Welcome to a Mode, a platform where young ladies come to get motivated. Today's topic is stuck in style rut. Here's how to break it. So, let's get started. Does your day start with "Oh, I am so bored of all my clothes. I feel unhappy when I look in the mirror. I have nothing to wear"? Does this sound like you? If you're tired of all your clothes, bored of your style, and you keep wearing the same few clothes again and again, then my lady, you're in a style rut. It knocks your confidence and leaves you wondering why it is that everyone but you has the skills and knowledge to dress well. First of all, you need to know you are not alone. Everyone gets into a style rut every now and then. But then how do you get into a style rut? A style rut often happens when you feel that you don't have the time, energy, or the desire to spend time on dressing and self-grooming. You may be overwhelmed or too busy with your children, or not feeling happy or satisfied with your career or relationship, or got frustrated by the increasing size of your body or overwhelming health issues. Looking after yourself becomes your last priority. The problem is that when you stop looking after yourself, you will look worse and therefore feel even worse. It can become a downward spiral. Before you know it, you may feel old, fat, and frumpy. Increasing weight, hormones, health issues, and life in general can get us into a style rut and make us feel less than wonderful. That in itself can make you feel better about yourself, as it really is true that looking good can make you feel good as well. Also, along with time, low energy, patience, or desire, you need to assess if there have been any changes to your lifestyle recently. Maybe it's that you don't feel like you have the knowledge or tools to be stylish, so you have just fallen into a rut. Taking the time to think about what the catalyst is will help you to identify what you need to fix and what changes you could make to climb out of your rut. What you don't like about your current look. What's frustrating you? Why do you think your style is boring? What don't you like about it? How to get out of your style rut. First of all, you need to realize that you are in a style rut. You have stopped caring at some point and stopped making an effort to look after yourself. You will need to get rid of any excuses you have given yourself as reasons why you can't look good. Some of these can be: 1. I'm too old to look good. 2. I'm too fat. 3. I have no style. 4. I have no time for shopping. 5. I have no money to buy anything. Let's tackle these excuses one by one. 1. I'm too old to look good. Just understand that you can never be too old to look good. No matter what age, if you have developed your own sense of style, it really does not matter if you have a few more wrinkles or not. Everyone can achieve a young and hip look, and there are so many ways to achieve that. 2. I'm too fat. Many women give their increased body size as the excuse for not being able to look good. We do understand that it can be a challenge to dress for a changing body. Many find that they need to adjust to a bigger tummy, the loss of waist, bigger hips, etc. But it is no excuse to look frumpy though. 3. I have no style. When you have neglected yourself for a while and have paid no attention to what you like, what excites and delights you, and put no effort whatsoever in finding clothes that suit your body type and personality, you may say to yourself that you have no style. The truth is that you have neglected your style too much. Everyone has style. Everyone has a unique personality and their own preferences and likes. You just need to find or rediscover what they are. 4. I have no time for shopping. Another well-known excuse is that you think that you have no time. But the fact is, everybody has the same amount of time each day. It's up to you to decide on how to spend that time. Everyone has a unique personality and their own preferences and likes. You just need to find or rediscover what they are. 5. I have no money. Another very popular excuse. We know that not everyone has equal amounts of money, and that times can be tough for some. You do not need the latest designer clothes and bags to look good. If you know what you like and what suits you, you can buy fabulous clothes in thrift shops and fast fashion retailers as well. When you are on a budget, you will need to be even smarter about your fashion choices. You will need to know even better what suits you and what does not. You may want to create a few smart capsule wardrobes, so you can easily mix and match all your clothes and always have something unique to wear. By taking time to find out what suits you and what doesn't, you will have the confidence to edit your own closet and wear different combinations. When our clothes fit and feel comfortable, they become an expression of who we are and can not only be an enjoyable experience, but uplifting as well. Many of us throw our hands up in the air as we sense our appearance changing and the clothes we once enjoyed no longer feel or look good on us. So go through this list of excuses and ask yourself honestly, what is my excuse? Perhaps you have several. Concentrate on the one that is your biggest excuse, and try applying some of the recommendations mentioned to counter them. Start with one excuse at a time. Once you have overcome that issue, move to the next excuse you may use for yourself to stop looking good. Take baby steps and slowly but surely start making some positive changes. Before you start to try and get out of your style rut, it's a good idea to assess where you are at the moment and how you got here, so spend 30 minutes or so thinking about the following. How to get out of the style rut. While you're doing this, it's worth keeping in mind the following. 1. Think about what a typical day looks like for you. While forcing yourself to stick to a particular dress code or style of dress can be creatively limiting. The flip side is that if you don't take your lifestyle into consideration, you might end up building a capsule collection that you don't feel comfortable wearing and that will just leave you back where you started. So it makes sense to keep your lifestyle in mind when you're making new outfits or shopping for new clothes. 2. Think about your body shape. What are your assets and what styles of clothing show your shape off to its best? Again, we know that the guidelines for dressing to flatter can sometimes feel a little restricting, but there is merit in understanding your shape and knowing which clothing styles will work best for you. As once you understand what works for you and why, you will find it that much easier to find clothes that look good on you. And when you know your clothes look good on you, you enjoy wearing them a whole lot more. 3. Head to your closet and pull out your favorite clothes, then to try and identify what it is about them that you like. Is it what they communicate about you? Is it how they make you feel? Maybe it's the fit or how they flatter your shape. Or maybe it's the color or the fabric that draws you to it. Look for any similarities between the pieces you like and see if you can pick up on a theme. This will be what forms the basis of your core style, and are the elements you will want to look for and bear in mind when you're shopping for new clothes and creating new looks. 4. And then document your daily outfits. Take a quick photo of your outfit each day, for a week. At the end of the week, look back at your outfits and ask yourself, which outfits do you think fit and flattered you the most? Were there any items that you found yourself choosing to wear again and again? What elements were you drawn to the most? Now you know where you are with your current style, you can start to think about how you might develop it and climb out of that rut. This step is all about researching and further exploring what you like, so you can start to develop your style going forward. 12. Think about the following. What inspires you? What do you like to do on your days off? What do you want your style to say about you? Are there any people whose style you admire? If they're on social media, follow them and your feed will be rich with inspiration. Research the latest trends. Whenever we are feeling a little bored with our clothes, we like to look at the upcoming trends to give us some ideas. Use online stores to find new ideas. Make a list of the sort of occasions and events you need to dress for day to day, then search your favorite online retailer for clothing by occasion rather than clothing type. Being less specific with your searches will widen the net and show you options you might not have considered before. When you find something you like, save it. Which leads me nicely onto my next point. Create a lookbook. Use social media or screenshot a selection of looks and outfits you like on your phone and make a folder to refer to. Print or rip out looks you like from your favorite magazines and either stick them in lookbook or pin them to a physical board. You could even create a vision board and fill it with inspiration and positive affirmations to remind you of your vision each day. Start creating new looks. Now, creating new looks and developing personal style is our absolute favorite part. But we know that you're probably feeling a little overwhelmed and nervous about doing this, but by introducing some subtle changes to your personal style, you can push yourself out of your style rut. So, taking guidance and inspiration, start creating some new looks. Play around with accessories. Accessories are one of the simplest and often cheapest ways to try a new look. You probably have a bunch of accessories hiding in your closet that you're not using. Go find them, put them somewhere that's easy to reach and make an effort to wear them. If you don't have many, buy a couple to add to your collection, using your lookbook for reference. Are there any colors that you see repeatedly in your lookbook? If there are, search for clothing online, by color, and see what pops up. If you wear neutral colors and a bright bold shade feels too scary, go for a softer shade. And if a solid color is a step too far, try a print instead. It's sometimes a little easier to integrate into your collection. Add new shoes. Some other thoughts for you to mull over would be buying a pair of on-trend shoes, be it an elegant wedge or a brightly colored heel, to lift the spirits. An awesome shoe turns a classic suit or separates into something more modern and fashion-focused. Sit down with your girlfriends and have a talk about how you all feel about your style, and you never know what gems they might come out with. Ask for honest feedback from those you trust the most. And finally, don't forget the hair and makeup. Pay for a makeup lesson and try out a new hairstyle or just a fringe. That can feel like a huge change all in one go. Be open-minded with your shopping. Make an effort to shop anywhere, but where you'd usually shop, you might discover a new favorite retailer. And stop thinking of retailers as being suitable for specific age ranges. Sure, they market themselves to particular age groups. But don't let that put you off. And lastly, if you're not sure about spending money on something different, head to your local thrift store. It's low risk and a great way to find something unique. If you feel overwhelmed about the thought of shopping for something different, go back to your lookbook and pick just 2 elements that you particularly like or that you notice crop up again and again, and think about how you can introduce them into your style. Focusing on just 2 new elements will make it less overwhelming for you and will make it easier for you to shop. If you don't have the time or budget to add anything new to your wardrobe, try creating some new looks with your existing wardrobe. So often, we stay dressed a certain way as it had worked for us back in the day. We then get stuck in it, and the effort involved in changing things up seems crucial. The key is to do something different than normal to get out of it. A new lipstick here or a new hairstyle, there are enough of a start to break the rut, and slowly incorporating new things can get your mojo back. Have you ever been in a style rut? How did you get out of it? If you are in a style rut right now, What is your main issue and what will you do to beat the style rut? We would love to hear your feedback. Thank you for watching Ola Mode. Until next time. Bye.